So I know I already did a video showing you my new serger, but I wanted to do a video showing you how this threads because I think it's really cool because it's done with air threading. Now, you don't have to use the air threader. You can actually use this little wire that I had showed you for cleaning out the pipes to thread the loopers and even your needles. But I'm not going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you how to do the air threading, which is done with this push of a button. And the other nice thing about this machine is it doesn't have to be done in any particular order like other sergers where you have to thread it in the order given. This one here is awesome because if a thread breaks, you just rethread wherever the thread broke. So if it's your first looper, you rethread your first looper and you don't have to rethread your needles in your other looper. So with this open, we're going to move this lever into the up position. I'm going to turn my machine on. I should have did that first, but the lever is in the up position. The other thing I need to do is turn this hand wheel. So if you look here, there's a gap here between these channels and these pipes for where the thread will travel after. We need to turn the hand wheel, which will make those pipes and channels, it will make them close off. So we turn this till we hear a click and you'll see what it does. And see that? It just engaged those channels or the pipes, whatever you want to call them, so now that the thread can travel through that. So we're going to thread the first looper. So we're going to take the thread and bring it up through the guide up here on top. Then we're going to bring it through the back. I'm going to make sure my presser foot is up so it goes through the tension discs properly. Down through all the thread guides. And then we have to pull this out about 20 to 30 centimeters. And then you put it in the first hole, so it's marked with a circle, which is marked with circles up here and also color-coded, which is really cool that they did that. Not only do they color-code it, but they mark it with shapes so that, you know, if you can't see colors, so for example, my son's colorblind, he may not see that as the color we're seeing it as, he would know that he would look for the channels that say circle on them. You're going to insert the thread 1 to 2 centimeters into this little air hole right there. Make sure it's not tangled on anything, which mine is right now. It's caught on that. So insert it in. And then you just press this button and over here, it came out. So it's out the other end. So I'm just going to loop this around and under my presser foot. Repeat that for the next looper. Oops. So again, through the guides, through the tension discs, pull this out 20 to 30 centimeters. If it's a little bit longer, it's okay. Insert this in 1 to 2 centimeters. And that's just to make sure it really grabs it. And then it comes out the other end, underneath there. So now that we're done threading the loopers, we need to thread our needles. So we're going to push this lever back down. And you can see here, you can see the thread going through the chambers, going across through those chambers or pipes. So I'm going to close this door for now, and I'm going to turn off my machine. So it's off. Now we need to turn this hand wheel so this little square on the hand wheel lines up with this little line here. And that'll put my needles into the position they need to be in for threading. Making sure my presser foot is up again. Bring my thread up through this guide up here, through the guide on the back, through the tension guides, across. Again, I'm following the square. And then I'm going through this thread guide here, and then through the thread guide above the needles, which is a little bit hard because it's kind of a tight squeeze, but you can do it. I'm going to bring my presser foot down so I have enough room here. Now, this needle threader here goes left or right because there's 2 needles, so you got to go to the left or the right. I'm threading the right, so I want to make sure this is pushed in all the way. Bring that down, hook my thread onto it, and what I learned the last time was don't hold my thread too tight because it just rips the thread. I'm actually going to open this so I have more room for my hand here. And then pull it, or push it up, and then you see how I have a loop here. That's the loop that it brought through the needle, so I don't have to thread the eye of the needle. The machine does it for me. Bring that one under the presser foot, and then we'll thread the last one. So same thing, through that guide, on the back, down through the front, through the guide here, and we're going through the pentagon, so we make sure we go through the pentagon, through this guide, and then through this last guide here above the needle. And then again, press your foot down. Now I'm going to push this so that it's out so that the left needle is threaded. Push that up. And then I have a loop back here that I'm going to pull. If I can grab it. There we go. And I'm going to bring that under my presser foot again. Now, again, make sure this lever is down. If you hit it accidentally, make sure that lever is down because this front door won't close if the lever is up. Turn on the machine, bring my presser foot down. And there we go. We have it all chained. All done. Isn't that so cool how it air threads? I love that. It just makes it so much easier, especially if a thread breaks. I don't have to go through all the markings and everything and re-thread the whole machine. I just really love it. I thought that was really neat to show you. And also to show you that you can thread it if you use this little wire here as well. So just another really neat option with this machine that I just love. I'm really excited about it. So that's just a short little tutorial to show you how this machine threads. I'll probably have more in the future, little tutorials with this machine. I'm just loving it so far, and I've only had it for a week. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy sewing. Bye.